Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2 on the Mysterious JG. And I think what I'm going to do is just talk to everybody on the crew in this video and find out where everyone's head's at. I don't believe we will actually be going to the Citadel to spill some drinks with Jacob, but in theory there's a couple places I could go. I mean, I could go talk to what's-her-name, the leader of Omega. She is important enough that she may have new dialogue structured around the fact that you defeated the Collectors? Probably not. Anderson on the Citadel might have new dialogue. But that's about as far as I can think. I guess Liara or Rex, either one of them would be worth checking with briefly. But so that's what I'll do if I still have time left in the video after I'm done talking to all of my crew members. But your crew members should all have, like, you know, hey, we won, woo, dialogue that you can go through with them. Morden's, I remember, was particularly fun, but I remembered Morden's being the one where he sings Rodgers and Hammerstein, which he's already done, so I might have misremembered how you get that.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
It's from the elusive man. It says, fuck you.
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
Are you okay?
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating.
Were you turning into one of those lizard dudes?
Faint sobs echoing the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
You just turned into lizard guy with a close-up of your eyes and weird flashing.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
I wanted to know about the crew.
Is there anything I
They were
should
all
know?
kidnapped and
You
almost
have
turned into
unread
liquid.
messages
And
at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
oh, you know
That'll
what?
be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it because it's over forever. Jesus. I mean, seriously, like, how's the crew doing? They were almost turned into, you have unread messages. Yeah, I know, but my entire crew is just, you have unread messages. From the elusive man, I received word of the attack. This feels like a direct insult from the Collectors and a sign that we've got them scared. The loss of your crew is devastating, but remember that... oh, this is old. Miranda has likely argued for delaying rescue efforts until you're fully prepared to go through the Omega-4 relay. I know you're eager to leave, but rushing off would be a disservice to your crew's sacrifice. When you're ready, you'll have my full support. Get her done. Alright, maybe I'll give her one more chance.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'm sure glad I gave her one last chance. Let's check up with Joker and the EDI and the LIDY. Yeah.
Yeah, Commander really pulled through.
Commander. Command.
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
Well, the Collector crap is. Reaper's probably not.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
You've met them all at this
Almost
point.
did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
So this is old dialogue.
I assume everything is going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. Edie took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
Yeah, but it is going to happen.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
Edie isn't a crutch. I want your eyes on everything.
Eyes are easy, Commander. I got eyes covered.
I believe covering your eyes would be counter to Shepard's intention.
Joke.
Human intentions are tough to read, Edie. But keep trying. You'll get the hang of it.
Oh, that's so
Joker.
sweet.
All right, all right.
Joker, she was trying to make a joke. I know it sucked, but...
I assume everything is going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
sure.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about you.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Nope.
That's
you know
all
what?
for now.
I don't give a shit.
Logging you out.
Changed my mind. We will have to talk to Edie in the next game. Edie will continue to be around. So, plenty of time for that crap later. Let's go talk to Jacob, not only because he's handy, but also because I want to spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh?
Oh, everyone
I
wants
don't know
my
what kind
tail.
of time
Whoa,
we
you just
have, but we
teleported,
better
man. That was
dust off and
impressive.
Stay ready. You sure as hell know how to make enemies.
I don't know what kind of time we have. Yeah, boy.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Well, I mean, yeah, you used to say that when I asked questions, but then we got to be broskies. What's going on?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Like I said, it was where I met Miranda and got scouted by Cerberus. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel from a Batarian bioweapon.
Yeah,
the
right.
whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Yeah, that's it. In fact, rather than becoming closer with Jacob by saving the universe from the Collectors, we've drifted further apart as he no longer wants bro hugs. Very sad.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not a good time. Trying to map contamination vectors requires focus. Shipwide infection of human-tailored virus possible if I slip. Anything else?
Okay, yeah. Maybe I just was behind in my chatting with Morden, and therefore the Rodgers and Hammerstein stuff, which was forced ahead of the end game by all the side quests and DLC, happened to come at the end of the game before. But that really wasn't all that impressive.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I have a feeling we're really not going to get that much new content from post-game chit-chat. It's a little sad. We should be able to get something out of Tali. I mean, we did it with Tali since the last time we talked to her. For the first time, I mean. Feels like the very first time. And of course, we as the game player did not get to actually see what Tali or any Quarian looks like, which I always thought was a massive jip. But I'll check with Tali before we check with the silly engineers, and then what's her name? She's got a dude's name. Crazy shaved head chick. You know what I'm talking about. Jack.
Just so you know, I'm running a fever, I've got a nasty cough, and my sinuses are filled with something I can't even describe.
Spiders!
And it was totally worth it.
Oh, that's nice. And I think that's all we get, honestly.
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means to me. But I understand if you need to find something.
Seriously? We've already committed. We already did it.
Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested. Are you still interested?
Did we already... Oh my god.
I don't want to risk your health.
Thank you.
So freaking sloppy, the programming. At the very end here, it's like, yeah, we did it. And now she's like, I understand if you don't want to, but... I guess she was talking about romantic commitment. Shepard's all about, wedding in space week.
Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
I felt myself slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
And that's it.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. When you really rest. Don't you cry.
Good job blowing that collector base all to hell. No way the elusive man should get the chance to fuck with it.
Since I didn't get to fuck with you.
Awesome explosion, right?
It was pretty sweet. That's all you're gonna have from me, isn't it?
Talk to me, Jack.
I got nothing to say. You act interested, but you got other things going. So don't pretend you coming down here is special. You make a lot of stops.
Is this about Tali?
I don't care where you play, but don't act like I'm precious if this is just killing time for you.
I'm not ready to break it off.
Then why the hell are you talking to me? Get the fuck out of here.
Men and women are not allowed to talk unless they are preparing to engage in intercourse. Yeah, I mean, I get that if you know, you shouldn't be going around flirting with girls that you're not gonna go anywhere with, but I mean, he just went down there to say hi. She's like, yeah, pretty cool, we blew up that collector's base. Yeah, anyway, fuck you!
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus, something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's it.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
I wonder if when we go talk to Kasumi, if she'll just be like, hey, Jacob's been looking at my butt. I mean, if she'll even mention that we won the game, or if it'll be the regular crap. Well, here's the guy. I actually, you know, you gotta be my main man. I actually brought you for the final battle with the Collector.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
This is it. He's not gonna say anything specific.
Joker handled himself well.
Oh, never mind.
Should have come back here and got a real weapon. Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him. Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, two men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends.
I like that.
I should let you go. Talk more later.
We destroyed a Reaper together. Well, at least he mentioned Joker. So some piece of his dialogue was actually only triggers post that story event. But no, obviously that's pretty half-assed. Again, it's the kind of thing I pick out the flaws in this game because the things it does well, it does so well. That's really noticeable when they don't have it. Like, you know, if you play the Broken Steel DLC in Fallout 3 and suddenly you can wander around in the world after you've saved the world, and Gob doesn't mention the fact that you've saved the world, you don't make that big a deal of it because Gob hasn't had fresh dialogue for like 100 hours of game time. And Miranda's probably still going to be like, break it off with Tali if you want to fuck. And I'm like, no, we can't fuck at this point. The fuck window in this game is on your way to the Collector base.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the Collector base was the right decision.
Hey, I'm glad she's with
The
me.
man might not agree, but we had no choice.
I'm always surprised.
You have a minute, Miranda?
I do. I suppose we should talk. But I won't be shared. If it's going to go anywhere, everyone on this ship needs to know that you're mine.
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I don't think it's going to work between us, Miranda.
Thought as much. Probably for the best. Someone needs to keep a clear head. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some work to do.
Now get your sorry ass to Pulse. Well,
I believe you took down the Collectors.
yeah.
I'm proud to serve under you, Commander. Hawthorne is still in the infirmary, though I think his pride is more broken than his bones.
Are you?
He's tried so hard to help Joker.
Oh, that guy survived. That's nice. It's too bad that you weren't animated and programmed in a way that you looked at me when telling me that, but it was kind of cool that she actually appeared to be talking.
You really are a hero. No sooner had the Collectors damned us than you were pulling our sorry asses right back out of hell. You're aces in my book, Shepard. Thank you.
Right back out of hell and into my kitchen.
How can I help you, Commander?
Do you have everything you need?
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Your time is incredibly valuable in this ship where nobody ever actually eats food, but at least we talk about it conceptually. Garrus will be like, hey Garrus, we defeated the Collectors. Like, yeah, can it wait a bit? I really gotta calibrate these.
For Sarah, now the Collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard.
Too late.
I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Logging you out, Garrus. Maybe Legion will have something. We haven't had as many dialogues with him yet. Legion's really our only hope for actual dialogue. I'm gonna go talk to Kasumi just for a laugh, but she ain't gonna say anything. It's not that we care about.
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything Geth aspired to. True unity, understanding, transcendence.
We were?
You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms.
Yeah, their base wasn't going to give us
this than we thought.
Your base was not going to give me super unity with all humans, was it? I didn't think that was.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most mobile platforms can run up to 100 programs. This platform can run over 1,000 at once.
I am so much smarter than you, Shepard.
So I'm talking to 1,000 programs, but not 1,000 personalities?
Each individual is equivalent to one of your virtual intelligence programs. Together, we form a single Gestalt intellect, what you refer to as Legion. As individual programs, we are no more than your software. Only when we share data do we become more.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yes. The creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks. Construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization.
Big
Early
mistake.
software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
Torque, your programming is more advanced than I imagined. You really think so? I've been working at it.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone.
Well,
We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
You connected now? Because I don't like that shit.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
Tell the Geth I said hi.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
Tell me about your Geth hubs. I may wish to destroy them.
The hubs on Vermeer improve the performance of Geth near them. How do they work?
They are akin to organic cities. A hub can run millions of Geth in communion. If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
Cool. I do love killing heretics.
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates,
Cookie recipes.
logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
He is attempting to kill us all.
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is time-stamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Fall-Tash, waxing moon.
Oh, is that when we're allowed to visit Bellius, the mayor of Nordopocalypse?
The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
How you doing, Edie?
Are our networks secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence.
It's sexy.
Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Luneshao, new moon.
The worst of the Twilight books. Ooh, Mistress, sexy.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
What the hell was that?
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
Nah, about the fifth time,
it
but...
was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
well, you probably should have stopped asking. I don't know. Yeah, they get into a lot of this kind of discussion in Mass Effect 3 during the, there's a quest involving the Geth where you play around with this whole thing. But yeah, it's pretty obvious that during the Mass Effect 2 period, they were thinking forward to what they were going to do with the Geth, other than just have them be bestial enemies that you constantly murder like they were in Mass Effect. And I talk a lot about how I liked Mass Effect better than Mass Effect 2. Not knowing much about the Geth, but having occasional little hints and pops here and there that maybe it would be valuable to come to know the Geth was pretty cool in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 and 3, it's not that the Geth suffer for being explored more, but as an enemy that you just kind of couldn't relate to, it made them, sort of interesting. But no, of the things I like better in Mass Effect 1 than in Mass Effect 2 and 3, the Geth probably aren't amongst them. They do actually try to, shade in the gaps a bit with the Geth in these games.
That's interesting, but I must get back to my duties.
Very interesting, but you don't have a soul.
Remain here.
Maybe I can talk to him again.
Shepard, Commander.
Probably not.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Please complete a mission or something before you talk to me.
Get back to work.
Acknowledged.
So, who's left? Well, Samara, Dr. Chocolates.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the Collectors. It was a lot to endure. You and Jeff came so quickly. I've never had truer friends. Thank you, Commander.
Yeah, whatever. Let me know when you want to get drunk again. It's sweet. It's sweet, though. Somebody in the comments, and I don't remember who, I apologize, was talking about how the dig on Dr. Chalk was not necessarily as like you should have her as a sex partner, but the concept. She seems like she would be a good person to have been married to for many years. And yeah, she's, considering how little dialogue she gets, she really does come across as a fairly well-rounded, believable character. With a minimal amount of screen time, as it were, she actually comes off pretty well.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base.
Why didn't you say so at the time?
The man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
We just saved the Fine.
I should go.
Of course.
See if I take you on the final mission of Mass Effect 3, where it won't be an option. Bitch.
I never want to go through anything like that again, but we did it.
I can't wait to get back to Earth and see my family.
Murdered. What the hell, GG? What did you say that for?
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Don't mind me, just installing some cameras. I'd forgot, I'm just trying to poke everywhere in case new things come up, but I'd forgotten you were even allowed to do that.
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
Everyone seems to retroactively agree with you. We had Zaid, who disagreed with us on the ground at the time, and I'm thinking probably Rex, maybe Miranda would have disagreed with you had they been there, but they all agree with you when they talk to you later.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I just told you like 2 sentences worth of new stuff, and I really need to think about it.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
I will meditate and then destroy you. Yeah, so boys, sure have been disappointing, eh? Imagine what a crappy final video of the LP this would be if I had decided to do Lair of the Shadow Broker before doing the final mission. Yeah, it would really suck. You know what, I'm not even going to talk to you before I've got some liquor in me. Purple stuff. Damn it, Kasumi, why don't you have any Sunny D? So I believe we can get drunk at this point. I'm not sure why we'd want to.
There you are.
Yeah.
So, you and Tali finally got together, eh?
That's
Don't
private.
worry, I won't pry. She took her mask off with you. That took a lot of trust on her part.
Well, I took my condom off. That took a lot of trust. Sorry.
I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship.
Why'd you get off?
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
There's not that many people go into her office, other than for medical attention. Well, that's kind of the point of the office. I mean, not that many people go to the post office if they don't want to send mail or buy stamps.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
For example, later I might inform you that you get passport photos at the post office. Just... yeah. Alright, so... huge waste of time to try to get any content out of the post-game. There's like a 1,000,000 to 1 chance that talking to Rex and or Evil Tits McGee on the Omega will actually come up with new dialogue. But just before I end the video, we can go hit don't say a word, Kelly. And she won't. She's got nothing left to say. There's no new messages coming into my private terminal ever. Oh, Omega's right here. But now I'm gonna go to the Citadel and check in with Captain Crunch. What is his name actually? I can't remember. I had it a minute ago. I used it in a previous video. Captain Anderson. Captain Crunch. Yeah, you can tell how much I care about this game's characters and plot at this point. So it's weird, I have this, it's not a sense of accomplishment so much. I mean, I knew I was going to win the game eventually, and I was 99% sure that when I did so, I would save all the crew members. But, it's like I don't have the sense of accomplishment of having finished the LP either, because I've got that one DLC left to do. I have a similar feeling of, like, Bobo and I are eventually intending to go back and do, there is a piece of DLC for Army of Two, the 40th day. An LP we did that I think we both had fun recording, but not a hell of a lot of people watched it. So now it's like, at some point I guess we're going to go back and do the DLC for that. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. So it's like, I kind of don't feel like we finished the game. I don't want you guys to get your hopes up too high about the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC, because it's, you know, it's another DLC. It's easily the best of the DLC as far as giving you story and dialogue and just being fun. But you know, it's still, it's definitely going to be better than Firewalker, but you know, let's not go crazy. I'll bring along my old Mass Effect 1 buddies to talk to Anderson in case the tiny chance that actually affects anything. Yeah, it's nice to be back on the Citadel where nobody gives a shit that I saved the universe because they don't actually know. Presidium. Engineers can generate combat drones to bore you to tears. No, that's not what it says. Stop. Mr. Anderson.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
Really?
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Knowing the truth, but I know how I better go. My door is always open.
Uh-huh. But there's no reason to ever open it.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Sons of bitches. Yeah, so I guess this is gonna be it for this video. You know, when you hang around for another minute or so, I'll take us over to the to Ilium. Save it there. I might off screen just for my own edification. Go check and confirm that Arya and Rex don't have anything new to say to you. If Anderson has nothing to say to you, I can't imagine that they're going to give Arya and Rex new dialogue. But, I mean, Arya is supposed to know everything that's going on in and around Omega, and in the same system as Omega, somebody went through the Omega 4 beacon and came back. That should be huge, huge news, but, yeah, I will go back and show it if she does say something, but I doubt it so seriously. But anyway, next time, folks, the Boltzmann system, the Dude Man system. It's still marked. Give Liara intel. It is still a thing. And next time on Let's Play Mass Effect 2 to the bitter, bitter end, we will indeed give Liara intel. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Mass Effect 2. Bye.